Well, hey guys, welcome to the very first video I'm going to do on this channel, the Tennessee Gamers, and we're going to do a little Microsoft Flight Simulator. I love this game. I've been playing Microsoft Flight Simulator for a long time, and I enjoy it. I've played Microsoft Flight Simulator like X. That was one of my favorites, and then they brought out this game, and this has to be probably one of the best done flight simulator games I've ever seen as far as graphics go. So I'm gonna get in here. I want to not going to like dilly dally or anything, but we're gonna fly an F-18. I was in the Navy. I was stationed at Oceana, NAS Oceana. So I worked on the F-18 Super Hornet, and we're going to take it off and fly to KTRI Tri-Cities and see how the flight goes. I have not played Flight Simulator in some time. I've not had the space on my computer to do it, so I'm going to do it today and see what happens. So hopefully this recording comes out pretty well, and here we go. I am starting out on the runway. I didn't taxi out or anything. And it's been a while since I've flown an F-18 on a flight simulator, so this could probably end really quickly for me. This has been a good minute. I cannot remember all the buttons, but I do know that some of the controls that I need to mess with is basically right here. So your landing lights are on, flaps level. I think they're set to half. Be able to see. I think they're set to half. So go. So F-18 has two different levels for flaps, half and full. Going to be half when we're taking off here. So I'm just going to punch it and go. We can go ahead and take the parking brake off. Should be right here. Think we're good. Oh, here we go. I was gonna say something didn't go down there. It should have went down. Bring it back a little bit. We're actually sitting in it. All right, let's see what happens. Full afterburner.
Oceana Tower, Dragon 4887, continue for south departure.
Dragon 4887, leaving my
We're gonna climb up here.
Oceana Tower, Dragon 4887, frequency change.
Flap should have went back up, so I did click the flight level or flap lever. I can't even speak today. Wow. We're going to climb up and go ahead and get up above 10,000, do a steep climb. What's good about F-18, man? You can just climb right up.
Dragon 4887.
Dragon 4887, radar contact, 3 miles southwest.
A little slow, so I'm going to pick up the speed.
Altimeter 29.74.
Almost getting into stall speeds there. Ooh, close. But I can recover. It's no big deal. Well, we're flying roughly about 27,000 feet. 270, whatever they say. I forgot how they say it, but 270 is what we're flying at right now. Flight level 272. And going about 355. We are somewhere in the middle of Virginia right now. The clouds are crazy. Back up off the throttle a little bit here. I was picking up some speed to cut some time here. Now, what's cool about Virginia is, or what's interesting about Virginia, when you're on the East Coast, it is relatively flat. I mean, there's nothing hilly about the east side of Virginia. Now, when you're coming into the western side of Virginia, that meets up to Tennessee, you start getting to the Appalachian Mountains, and it'll get a little hilly. But we're moving right along, and we should get there in no time. I got my little VFR map up there. I mean, I've got it at the bottom of my screen. You can see down here too, the map data here. Is the same as my VFR map. So, I mean, I can see it in two different ways, but I like to have that GPS up there to kind of see where I'm going. You can see all the planes that are on the server right now. It's crazy. These are regular
Washington Center, Dragon 4887, flight level 275.
As I'm getting interrupted by the continue to get interrupted. But as you can see, all the planes that are on here, what I was saying, that all these planes are either actual flights that are happening or players. So that's kind of crazy that they have real flight data and you can actually follow along with the planes that are taking off. That is insane. I had a buddy who was flying from where we're at to Florida, and with like I saw his plane take off in the game, and I followed it down, and within, I think it was like maybe 5-10 minute difference of it landing, he messaged me immediately when they got to the ground and said that he landed, and I was like 5 minutes ahead of, or it was like 5 minutes after I saw the plane land. It was crazy. The ground is already starting to get a little hilly where we're at. So, I mean, the difference, and when we dive underneath these clouds, you'll be able to see, but right now we're above the clouds. It is definitely overcast quite a bit. Just peeking through the clouds, and you can see the hills are getting bigger as we are technically now in the Appalachian Mountain region of the states. We are getting close to our destination, and in true F-18 fashion, I'm gonna hand fly this in. Hopefully it'll go okay. I don't know. It's been a while since I've landed. In Microsoft Flight Simulator X, it was a battle to land an F-18 safely and to keep it not from doing 15 flips down the runway. And I have not landed an F-18 in quite some time, so we're going to see how it goes. But I'm going to like dive down and in true F-18 fashion and everything, and try to get lined up for this this approach here in just a few minutes. We're getting close, only about 50 nautical miles out. We'll go ahead and dive in.
Goodbye. Approach Dragon 4887, 15,300 feet.
Dragon 4887, approach altimeter 29er decimal
lot of speed on that.
Dragon 4887 contact. Approach on 128.05. Good day.
Going to 128.05.
Probably bleed some of
Dragon
this
4887.
speed off here.
Approach
Looks like we'll
Dragon
be coming in
4887,
sequence though.
5,000 feet.
Dragon 4887. Approach altimeter 29.86. Radar contact. Continue.
I want to try getting behind this this aircraft right here that looks like he's in a landing pattern. Bring in the speed quite a bit. Flying over. Pretty sure this is Bristol right now. There's a ball field over to the right. This is all Bristol. Flying over. Wanna sneak up in here into sequence and hopefully he's got enough time to land. A little bit off to the left, but which is fine. I'll straighten her up here in a second. Gets off the runway.
Tower Dragon 4887 is 2 miles northeast, 2,200 feet with Quebec to land.
Dragon 4887 tower. Altimeter 29.81. Wind 288 at 7. Make straight in runway 23.
Fly straight in runway 23 Dragon 4887.
A little bit off to the left. Oh, I'm getting a little risky there. There we go. Whew.
Dragon 4887, you are not cleared to land.
It just not said that was clear for the land.